Hi there, it's Tamara again, and I'm back with another lovely junk journal to share with you. A little flip through to take a tour of this one. It's called Peace, Love, and Joy. I can't imagine why it would be called that. Ha ha ha. With sarcasm for second graders there. The button binding that I love. I just think it adds a cool little detail without being overly much. I keep my covers really simple. Because when I think about using a junk journal, the actual functionality and storage and everything, I would just be hyper protective if I had a bunch of stuff on it. Like this already bothers me enough that like it might catch on something. Like that seems risky to me if I were to use this a whole bunch. I mean, not that I think that it's going to have a problem, but if I had like stuff hanging off of it, I just would worry that it would get knocked off when I was actually using it. So anyway, let's get into this baby. Starts off with the picture from this Frosty the Snowman book that I remember from when I was a little girl. And then there's a little flap here and then a tag that goes in there to put some stuff there. But I just thought that was a really great and welcoming way. This has a more rustic feel to it. The whole book does. A lot more of the darker papers and the darker reds. Not to say that there isn't a lot of sparkle in here and everything. And then the other thing that I included in this one is it's got numbered little tags throughout that you can choose to use if you want to make this like an Advent book where you could record something every day. I thought that they were just cute. And so I kind of just put them in for a decorative idea, but if that bothered you, you could certainly take them out. But the other thing is none of these are affixed, so you can move them around at your will. I just wanted to point out this little page. It's from an actual textbook from my school that they were throwing away, and I thought it was really cute. It had all these little stories about Santa Claus and what happens at different times of year, and so that particular one is about going shopping. It's called Packages and Bundles. So these are just plain cards on the inside. There is a sticker on the back if you wanted to peel that off and stick that somewhere. But of course, that's totally up to you. And a little tag to go with it. This is a book. Oh, there's number 5. This is a book that has a lot of old Christmas cards in it. My mom was cleaning out her garage and she was going to recycle them. And being the hoarder that I am, I was like, no. But I promised myself that if I took them when she was going to recycle them, this is the back of that Bundles poem. If I took them, I promised myself that I would use it by the end of the year. And so I sat down to make these junk journals just so I could use up all these cards and stuff that I was storing, because it just seemed silly to have all that around. There's number 7. And some of them were actually shaped like this. And so I kind of used them as a pocket. I thought that was just kind of a neat thing. And then this was a postcard that I found. And when I put it in there, it kind of looks like Santa is outside in the woods. It just goes together so perfectly. I also found a dictionary that had some different pictures and things. And so if I found something that was holiday related, I would sew that in. And so that says evergreens, because most Christmas trees that we traditionally think of are evergreen. Here's number 8. Got a little tag here. This one does say to from on the back, but that didn't bother me. I thought I could write right over the top of that. I liked the front of it so much. Then we've got this little bit of Americana here with our Peanuts people singing around the Christmas tree. I don't know what it is about their little round mouths at that part. It's just so darling to me. And then there's a pocket here for putting different things into. This is not limited to just this stuff. I mean, these are meant to be written on the back of or have a picture drawn on it by your toddler or your kiddo, or, writing their Christmas list on there or whatever. But you can also do things like put ticket stubs in there, or number 9, or you can put like menus or invitations to parties or Christmas cards or whatever. I mean, this is definitely a book that's intended to be used and altered to support your life. It's not supposed to exist just, so that it's the specific way that you have to use it. I mean, you could use it as a baby book, for goodness sake. 11, 12, not to say I'm giving you instructions to use it as a baby book. Oh, Tamara. Okay, so anyway, some more tags here. Got the Christmas card that's actually acting as a tag. Ooh, ah. These flipper pages, you can put something back here, but there's also just a place for you to write something back there. Another one of those right there. They're sewn on, so they're not just going to fall off. You can write here. And then here's Lucky 13 for December. Little Scotty dog card. And some tags that you can write on the back of. Lots of room to write on the back of those. This could easily be, I was thinking about, I have a cousin who's getting married, 14, 15, and I was thinking how this could easily be one of those sign-in books, you know, where you could just say, find a tag or pull all the tags and then put them back in, or find a clean page like this and write a wish for the bride and groom, or just write your name if that's what you want to do. Or a baby book or baby shower book for the same kind of purpose. There's a lot of these little books in there. Or cards, I should say, 16, 17. This was an experiment I made. So it's an envelope that I got a birthday card in, and then I sewed it. I was feeling super clever about that. Well, Norman Rockwell, 18. And then there's a heart-shaped paper clip there. It's hearts on the back too. 19. Some place to write. More places to write. I love this Santa Claus. This is one of those cards again. 20. And then I also really liked this card. It's so pretty. This is the first time I've listened to Christmas music this season, except for when I'm at the stores. And I tell you what, it flipped me into a weird mode where all of a sudden I was like, ooh, Christmas, as soon as I started making these videos. A little weird, the impact that having this music playing can have. 23. Oh, we must be getting to the end of the book. 24 and 25. This was a really cool page out of the dictionary because it has Christ, Christian, Christian, Christianity, Christmas, Christmas tree. And so it just kind of went down the line of all these little definitions that support the holiday of Christmas. So that was kind of cool. So anyway, this will be listed on Etsy at some time before Christmas of 2018. Thank you so much for taking a peek at Peace, Love, and Joy. And I hope that you got some ideas or you had fun and at the very least enjoyed watching it. Thank you.